Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Seminoles taking on the Tropics. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Cologne. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Jesus Gonzalez. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Two one now. And
no, that's a foul ball.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
The right fielder, number 9.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Half inning complete. We've got no score. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game, Eric Lauer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero settles underneath it. One down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Andres Lopez.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Here's the left fielder, Maldonado. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 19.
Two down, nobody on. Line to left. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth,
And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Ball. That's up.
Foul ball. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
There's a swing and a miss. Two on, 2 outs. That one just missing inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
That is fifth, the third baseman, William Vivo.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's full. Second inning here, no score. Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Luis Negron.
Luis Negron.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Yusniel Ramos.
Runner on the move. Into the outfield, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Sogard. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball.
Puerto Rico looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Missed inside with the curve. And a payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Puerto Rico with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And the batter will be the shortstop. What a stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. We'll move to the third with no score. welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one almost got him.
High.
Straighten him up a little bit.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. One away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
This one in the air center field. And there's two away. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And a 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the third baseman, Contreras. Here's a 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
That's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. On the ground to third. And that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. And there's a base hit to left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Puerto Rico.
Now here is Andres Lopez. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jesus Gonzalez. Popped up. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Seminoles, the catcher, Jorge Rosa.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swings through that. Just misses with that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting on deck circle. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Negron. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one missed. In the air, right field, under it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter, Ramos.
That's a ball. Outside.
Two and one now. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that
That's
one
a
down. Little below the knees. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4.
Up next for Puerto Rico, the second baseman, Nick.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Lauer out of the game, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching
Number 62 on the pitch here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Go ahead run on base. Nick Sogard now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Up the middle, the flip. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
On a line, base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Runner take the base.
The stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That clips the corner.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Seminoles, the third baseman, William Alta.
And that one almost got him. Comes a 2-2. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, number 86.
Go ahead run on base. Soto digs in now. Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second, and he's out easily.
kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and now 3-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Max Scherzer. He last pitched 2 days ago. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher.
Number 41.
The 1-1.
No, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Mason Fluhart, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. And that
That's the ball.
skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Negron. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in for a strike at 95. And a count 1-2. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
Got him swinging. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Fought off foul. And that one is inside. In the air, left field, Maldonado on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Miles Straw will hit next. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Grounds one to short. Now a big stretch at first to bring in the wide throw, and they get the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two down, go ahead run at scoring position. In the air to left center. And that's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Yusniel Ramos. Bounce to the right. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Trumpet, the second baseman, Nick Sogar.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Santana. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Outside low, ball 3. Liner. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. In comes the run from second. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one way inside.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's baseball. One day you're Babe Ruth and the next you're Rafael Belliard.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Maldonado. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Flores.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Leading off for the Seminoles, the catcher, Jorge Rosa.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Flores making his 30th appearance of the year. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the right fielder. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 1-2. Puerto Rico holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses.
No, that missed.
And
That's
the
the
count's
ball.
full. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Outside. That's a ball.
The 2-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate. And that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Here's the third baseman, William Olivo. Out to short. Throw to first is in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Flores won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, number 59.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that's inside.
And that
no,
misses.
that's outside. Ball.
They're now 3-1. There's a strike. Soto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Baseman, number 19.
Late on that fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Here's the catcher. The 2-1. Fastball is outside. Lopez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Puerto Rico trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And now the center fielder, Luis Negron.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. 2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one in the air, center field. Strong under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the drop-in, the designated hitter, Yusniel Ramos.
Two on, 2 outs. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Kazuma Okamoto. The 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him swinging. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. Clement having a lot more success on the road this season. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. Puerto Rico out front 2-1.
Now pitching
Mason Fluharty gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off, Nick Sogard.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Home team down a run. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one in the air center field. Strong drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 28.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Goes down looking. Puerto Rico with the lead 2-1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Bonilla.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for the 7th, the left fielder, Jesus Gonzalez.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Joseph Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 62 getting loose as well. 1-2 now. Just off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the catcher,
Jorge Rosa. Now at the plate.
Ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through him for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Foul ball there. A swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Nope, ball.
Up and
Nope,
in,
ball.
3-1 now. Olivo in the on-deck circle. And the right-hander's 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out. Puerto Rico lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jimmy Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
One-run game, bottom 9. And the sweeper misses. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him
Now
out.
batting, the third baseman, number 19.
So digging in, Contreras. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Puerto Rico trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now one miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Garcia going for save number 1 in this spot. Out front, rip foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. The catch is made to end it.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our